Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
Good morning, Fins family. This is your host, Stephen D, on this Wednesday morning, May the 25th. This is a tough one this morning. I don't even want to do the rundown this morning. You guys know what to do. Like all that stuff. Whew. I didn't know how I'd feel. I didn't know I wanted to do the show this morning, guys. That's the honest truth. I struggled with, should I do a show this morning? Should I not do a show this morning? It's a tough one this morning, guys, ladies. The last couple of weeks in the world have sucked. And there's no other way to put it than that, right? And, you know, I'm trying to find the words. I'm struggling this morning, and I apologize. Emotionally, mentally, not sure how to I made a post last night on my Twitter. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, who you guys have seen on the channel before, and they got up to use the bathroom last night, and they couldn't go back to bed, and I had to put them into bed, and I had to tuck them into bed. And I came to this realization, and I apologize, that there was going to be parents last night that aren't able to tuck in their kids last night, that didn't have their kids come home. And I could not imagine my life without my I couldn't imagine my life without my kids. It was tough. This one, I mean, they all suck. I don't talk a lot about politics on my show because I know that divides a lot of people, and I try to always keep it sports related, but I feel like there's days when sports just does not matter. And I was like sitting here and I'm trying to be like, what do I talk about today? I wanted to get into my top 30 list, and of quarterbacks, and I mean, sports just seems irrelevant today. It just seems irrelevant. I mostly feel sad, just depressed, and there's a lot of anger also built up in there too. I thought about not doing the show today, and I'm sorry for starting late. Took a lot to get onto the mic today. I really, was going through stuff last night, and just I don't understand. I want to be able to come up here and spread kindness and spread positivity and spread love and be able to give people an outlet from the bullshit of today's world. And it's a lot of it. I just can't find that space mentally to be able to be with y'all, to give you that this morning. I don't feel like that. I feel just this overall sense of sadness. This overall sense of sadness, this overall sense of anger. I don't know if I'm helping some of y'all by being on this morning, and I hope that I am. And I wish I had a more direct feeling on how I feel with, my thoughts, and I don't know. I feel like I'm putting bad quality product out this morning, and I apologize. I just let me kind of tell you. This is the best I can do. Let me tell you all the best last 2 weeks for me, right? So let me give you a little background about me. So I'm 33 years old. I'm married. I have a beautiful wife who, I don't know why she puts up with me, but she does. And we have 2 kids. We have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I'm in an interracial marriage. My wife is Black, African American, and she's from Mississippi, and I'm a good old white boy from the country of North Carolina, country boy, and a lot of differences, but there's love, and there's this friendship between us, and it's a beautiful thing, and we got 2 beautiful children out of it. And I come from a different background. My father is a military, and I'm a military brat. Was Navy. My mother was Navy. My mother's a cat. She's had 9 lives. She's been through a lot. Everything from she wasn't supposed to live to see my first birthday and she had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Doctors gave her, months to live, and she's still here 33 years later. And she's also been through, a lot of medical stuff. She's, lost her leg. It was not diabetes. She has a prosthetic leg, and, the same thing that happened to my mom happened to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law ended up dying a few years ago. Just a lot of stuff. I say all that to say this. So just a lot of different stuff, right? A lot of different background. And I see the chaos that goes on in the world. And it always affects me when it hits home, right? Like I could clearly remember Columbine, like coming home from school and sitting in the living room with my mom and my brother and watching that on the news, and that really affected me. I remember 9/11. I lived right on the border of North Carolina and Virginia. A lot of our parents were stationed in Norfolk and Portsmouth that day, and I just remember how that felt, and just being scared. you know, and as an adult, you know, you've seen a lot of different things. Um, you know, everything from pure evil and hatred to racism to everything. And I know I'm gonna say something that might, I don't know if it'll rub you all the wrong way or not. Hope it doesn't, but you know, I just need to say what's on my mind right now. And you know, my biggest fear was Trayvon Martin. Um, you know, I have an 8-year-old son who will always be looked at as black, and you know, that's always been my biggest fear is Trayvon Martin, that he's going to be somewhere one day and somebody's going to think he's in the wrong neighborhood. And yeah, that's always been my biggest fear is Trayvon Martin. And then, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and you know, you take, you know, the stuff out of it, you know, George Floyd and just everything that went on these last few years just really hit home, just really messed with me personally. A lot of stuff. And then Sandy Hook a few years ago, I didn't, that was 10 years ago. I didn't realize it was that long ago. And like I said, my kids are 8 and 6. So, you know, I didn't have kids then, and it affected me, but I didn't realize how much it affected me, right? That it was always in the back of my mind that, you know, my children are going to school. And I remember my son 5 years ago, when he first got into pre-K, I remember him coming home saying, we had a shooting drill today. And I know I'm going back and forth here, and I apologize. I remember him saying that he has a shooting drill. He had a shooting drill at school today, and I'm thinking to myself, a shooting drill? What does that mean? My kids had a shooting drill at school, and so it was a you know, a plan, just like we had fire drills or tornado drills. They had a shooting drill, and I couldn't fathom. And he said, yeah, you know, if a bad person comes to school, that, you know, this is what we do in case a bad person comes to school. And I'm thinking to myself, this is crazy that my 8-year-old, or at the time 5-year-old, has to do this. I remember having a conversation with my wife. I'm like, they have shooting drills? Like, this is crazy that they go through this, right? And I know I'm jumping back and forth here. So let's rewind to you know, 2-3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, so 10 days ago, 11 days ago, you know, and that Saturday, one of the things I do during the weekend is I take my kids, you know, maybe we don't do it as much as my wife likes, you know, we go grocery shopping, and I like when we do it together. It makes it a better adventure. Um, I'm sorry, guys. So, you know, 10 days ago, um, you know, all those families, it was older people, right? It was that community up in Buffalo, and that really hit home. Like, that really, excuse my language, guys. It really fucked me up, man. To know that somebody, um, that somebody could just be that evil, and somebody could just have that much anger and hate inside of them that they could drive to a grocery store and shoot people because of the color of their skin absolutely infuriated me to no freaking end. And I've never been that sad and angry in a long time. And I thought about my wife and I thought about my children, and and then yesterday, I was watching the videos of parents trying to get into to the school, and I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I could not. I was literally worried today that my kids were going to school. I shouldn't have to feel like that as a parent. I shouldn't have to feel worried that my kids are going to school. Are they going to be safe there? No parent should have to feel like that. I shouldn't have to worry that because my wife is black and my kids are black, that if they go to a grocery store that they could be shot up because of the color of their skin. I shouldn't have to fucking feel like that. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts and gather my thoughts. I'll say this. To me, this isn't a Republican or Democrat thing. This isn't a pro person thing or anti person thing or whoever's in office. I don't think it. In my opinion, you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. It's I think this is a human, just feeling being human. I think it's being human. And I even said it yesterday, man. I said it yesterday. I said spreading kindness, positivity, and love makes the world such a better place. I talk about it on Fridays when you're at home feeling whatever it is that you're feeling, that you never know how much a text or somebody saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about you," or "How have you been," can change somebody's day, because you never know what somebody's going through. You never know somebody's mental health and how they're feeling, and maybe they could be that. We're all human. We all have breaking points, and we all are screwed up a little bit. I think about a lot of different things. I think about the guy who shot up the supermarket on last Saturday. I think about the 18-year-old kid who shot up the elementary school yesterday. I think about a lot of people that have done some pure evil in this world, or pure hatred, or have had pure hatred in this world. And I say to myself, what if they had somebody positive in their life? What if they had somebody who loved them? What if, or more people that love them, or what if somebody saw the signs that there was something bad that was going to go happen and acted upon those feelings, not in a negative way, but just in a way that this person needs help. This person needs their arm around them in some way, shape, or form. And we need to do a better job of that as a society, and we need to put rules in place that make it harder for people to do these things. Again, I don't want to get political with y'all, and I'm not going to, but look, I think facts are facts. I think the background check needs to, that the thing that Steve Kerr was talking about last night is 100% correct. And if you didn't see what Steve Kerr said, I'll play that for you a little bit this morning. Because I think it's I think it's pertinent to this. I didn't realize I knew I was shaken with this morning. I don't think I realized how much this really screwed me up. Like, it's really messed me up, man. I want to. I don't want the conversation to get into politics. That I see some here in the chat. That's not what this is. What I want for people to do is just love each other more and just be there more for people, and just realize that this world can be pretty shitty sometimes, and I was looking forward to being able to do Wildin' Out Wednesday today and Mortal Kombat Wednesday, and I don't know. I'm sorry for the show today. I don't really have words. I don't have words, and I don't really know. I'm just reading some of y'all's comments. I really wanted not to do anything today and just kind of crawl up in a ball and just listen to I don't think I'm doing anything. Um, um, I do the show for a lot of reasons. Um, I had somebody tell me before that their life was not in a good place. They were not in a good place mentally. And then I started doing this morning show in the mornings. And that they had something to look forward to every morning, and that they were able to I don't know, just have something to look forward to. And I remember that hitting me really, really in a positive way, that, I didn't know that my show had that effect on somebody. And um, look, do I want to have bigger numbers and reach more people? Of course I do. But I also realized that the people that do show up here every single day or show up here on a regular basis know um, know are here for a reason, and a lot of that is mostly positive, and that's a beautiful thing. And that this morning is what I wanted to talk about, or just that's the reason this morning I decided to do the show, even though it was late. um, the other thing that I also want to confirm to people too is I also get people's anger in this too. Like, I have anger built up. Don't get it twisted. Uh, but I also think that, look, I'm sitting here saying I don't want to talk politics or you know whatever. Um, there are some people that are just straight pissed the fuck off, and I get that feeling. I get that feeling. So I don't want to dismiss people that are pissed off and are very extreme in this moment, because they have a right to feel that way. And just know that I love you too, and that um, yeah. The video yesterday of, I just got to kind of, there's a lot of things that go into my mind, right? Of different and tragic events, right? Like, I remember Columbine and seeing the kids walk out of the school, right? Like, I remember that. I remember 9/11 and that gut-wrenching feeling of the towers coming down and just feeling that hopeless feeling and seeing the people covered. I remember you know, Sandy Hook and seeing the parents, seeing the one that got me was, there's a lot of things that got me, but the one thing with Sandy Hook was it was right before Christmas, so parents had presents for kids under their tree. So I remember seeing some of those pictures of just presents under the tree and this one, and then last Saturday with the shooting in Buffalo, the guy live streamed the thing, and I saw some of that video, and and then yesterday I saw the video of parents in the parking lot and the police officers just building this wall, and some parents just trying to push their way through the police officers, just feeling yeah, man, like that. I don't know if I'll ever forget that, right? Because again, you just feel helpless. You feel, there's nothing you can do. And I know there's stuff that we can do, and people have different ways of feeling of how we can change this. I know I like to think that no matter what side of the political aisle you're on, or no matter how you feel, that it all comes from a place of love and wanting this world to be a better place. We might have different ways of going about that, but I think that that's real. I think that that's real. I'd like to think so. I just want to not feel a sick feeling that I put my kids on a school bus this morning. I shouldn't have to feel like that. Oh man. I'm sitting here just thinking of how I want to move forward with the show today, because I really don't. I think people are very emotional today. People are good, bad, or indifferent. I think people are just very not in a good place this morning, today, yesterday, and I just don't care about football or basketball or baseball right now. I just don't. Things you probably shouldn't say on a sports morning show. I don't know what else to say. If y'all want to ask or say something to me or to just whatever that's not political or not about rights or non something just positive or encouraging, I'll try to read it. I don't know. Shot, I don't have one, man. I really don't think I have one. Love you, Steven. A total stranger telling you this from the bottom of my heart, man. Love you. I appreciate that, Q. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, Sean. And I'm sorry I'm not Mr. Spread Kindness, Positivity, or Love today. And I hope I'm spreading love. I know I'm not spreading happiness right now. I appreciate that, Corey. I understand that, Omar. I get it. But I also feel like just to, fight with you on that or just push back a little bit on that. These are times maybe we need to have more faith and more, just food for thought there. But I get it. Yeah, the Serenity Prayer, Cap, I agree with you. That's probably my favorite prayer. I appreciate today. I'm sorry am not talking sports this morning. Just don't have it in me to talk sports. I apologize sincerely for that. I know you guys come here for that. I know you guys probably even came here today to get away from the bullshit of the world. That's not what I'm just not feeling it this morning, guys. Like that's all there is to it. And I hope you don't hate me for it or resent me or get mad at me. And if you do, I apologize. Just don't have it in me today, guys. Yeah. I plan on coming back tomorrow. Hope you all come back. Hope you all come back each and every day and you multiply the people and you get, multiple people to come back and we get back to the greatest morning show. I love you guys. I really do. Even I like what Q just said. Even a total stranger like myself, who I've never met, 90% of y'all, I love you. And I do feel like I let you guys down today. I just don't have it in me. So I apologize for that. And mm. All right. My final thought of the day. My final thought of the day is this. If you have children, okay, if you have kids, um, if you have kids, hug them today, man. Just hug them. Keep your babies close to you. Um, just keep your kids close to you, man. Kiss them, love them. Be with your family. If you don't have kids, and even if you do, think about people that you know are hurting or struggling and reach out to them. I'm not saying people you think could do something crazy. I'm just talking about anybody. I think anybody could snap. I think anybody can lose themselves. I don't think we as people can rationalize and think that somebody could do something this evil, but I think that if we do a better job of just reaching out and being a community with each other, I think that's something that I think you can stop a lot of negativeness from happening, whether it's just themselves, mentally, physically, somebody else mentally or physically. You never know. Just be positive around people. Reach out. Let people know that you give a shit. Okay? That's my final thought of the day. I love you all. Thank you, Estefan. I not needed today, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Feelings are normal. We're human, not superheroes. Grab the horns, drop that link, homie. Can't do it today, Estefan, but I promise you, when I do, you'll be the first one on. Like I don't have the mental capacity today to just don't. Um, Hey, I don't think I could name 10 things I'm grateful for, bud, but I will think about it and get back to you on that. Um, it's crazy how things in this world we live in is chaotic, but we need to rise above that or bad and be positive towards one another. We're here for you, fam. Love you, brother. I appreciate that. What are you grateful for? My family, eh? Like that's honestly, uh, I'm just grateful for my family. And Andrevius, look, I am mad. I'm just not showing that emotion at this moment because I'm in, I understand. Like, it's just a crappy. I am very angry. Don't get that twisted. But I think when people get angry, they rip off emotion, which is good sometimes. Don't get that twisted either. But I think we need, um, yeah. I'm mad too, man. Don't take that for. Again, I think people that are mad have a right to be mad, and 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 showing that anger and emotion. The only thing I think I'd ask of people is just, if you don't see other people mad and that are sad, just let people deal with this the way that they deal with it, whatever that way is. Don't condemn somebody for not feeling a certain way or not acting a certain way. And Andrevis, you're not wrong. I agree that our prayers and thoughts go, like, that's not going to help. I haven't said that once. That's the first time I've said this in the 48 minutes that I've been on live. First time. That was part of the reason I didn't want to go on the air today. Like, I was like, what am I going to say or do that's going to change anything? I don't think my video today is going to change anything. you know, um, but my hope is that my feelings or my were shared by others, and I just wanted to let people know that it's okay to feel a certain way today. I think that's ultimately why I got on um, to talk today. I just wanted to give people permission to feel this way, that it's okay. I love you guys. I don't want to argue with you guys today. I want to love you guys, ladies. I want y'all to know that I'm here. We're Finlaws. We're gonna get through everything together. Um, I think I think the biggest thing we need to do is just come together as a community more. There are strength in numbers. I love y'all. Um, yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. I apologize to the people that were coming here for sports or to just get out of the bullshit of today. That was not my intention to. Duke, I missed you, man. Where you been? Um, was not my intention today to feel or to I don't even know what I want to say. I just know, like, I love you all. How about that? How about that? I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.